hurt myself. Yeah. I had to trim the beard. I couldn't help myself. It looks stupid right there. Right there. Yeah. So there I was, hanging out by myself in my backyard. Actually, I'm not technically by myself. I got my dogs out here. Smokey, give me that. Oh, look at this little baby lion. Does it still squeak? It still got a squeak. Get it out of here. How you gonna still have a squeak in it, Smokes? Give me that. Give me that. Yeah, it's all covered in hay. Yeah. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Oh, you give me that. Give me that. Give me that. All right, go. Fine, I don't want it. I don't want it. You're going to work? Oh, good. Well, see you later. Bye. Maybe. Probably do some Thursday, throwback Thursday shit. I don't know. Maybe this will be the last stream ever. Just never know. Yeah. I gotta haul some shit to the dump. I gotta haul that to the dump. Probably that stupid pool ladder as well. Bunch of crap back there in the shed too. I still have to play DayZ on Fridays. Yeah. Yeah. No. Got a bunch of pitch all over my freaking throwing knives yesterday. It's like all over the handles.
Now it's all sticky, and then when I go to throw, it sticks to my hand. It's not good. I need to clean that off. Or maybe just rub them in some dirt. That's usually what I do if I get pitch on my hands. What's up, Brady? Am I smoking? Yep. Too bad you guys can't see. I'm not much of a knife juggler, but I do like to spin them in my hands. I don't know. Can't see it though. I'm out here. I'm too wide. These aren't particularly sharp, so there's not a lot of danger here. Don't worry. It might be a little pointy. You got some purple pineapple? That sounds interesting. I've got some meathead mixed with some, I think it's horchata. The horchata is a hybrid, and then the meathead's like an indica. We got six throwing knives. Yesterday I went out and did some practicing. I managed to stick 6 out of 6, and then I quit. And it took me about 20 minutes. It's like you got to get the feel for your throw again, you know? I forget what it is every fucking time, basically. Like when I throw, I got to hold them in a certain way. Like I kind of hold them about mid-handle with just these 2 fingers. And then when I throw, I let it pull out of my hand, right? Like I don't open my hand at all. I let it actually rip loose from my hand. Yeah, we can go throw some. Let's do it. Hold on. I'm gonna walk out here to my throwing range. Out here by the dogs. Out here. What are you doing, phone? Out here with the dog shit in my little tiny fiberglass boat. There's my throwing range. I don't know where to put you guys for this. I guess I could go get my other tripod. Let me try that. I'll put you up here for now. I like on the roof of this shack. You can't see me throw though, that's the part that sucks. You can see him hit. Whoops. Oh, that's bullshit. We're a little under rotated. Oh man, look at that fucking steamer right there. I almost stepped in it. I'm barefoot. God damn. Fucking poop. The noise they make when you are throwing, you can hear the wind. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. So I stuck 4 out of 6. Watch out for the dookie. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that up before I throw again, because if my knife lands in that, I'd have to touch it. And I don't feel like touching shit. They go in there pretty far. All right, so we need to go get a shovel. Get the shovel. That's cool that you could hear the wind off of them, though. I never thought about that. All right. I'll be right back, you guys. Get my other tripod. Smokey, give me the fucking one. This is my other tripod. I only need 2 legs. I think the gimbal should just screw to that. Yeah, that's a real photography. Fuck. See, this is what you guys were sitting on. Hold on. I don't know if that's gonna work. You guys are just going for a ride here. Oh yeah. Okay. I've never really used it like this, so bear with me. Okay. Nice. You guys are way up there now. Whoa. Oh yeah. We need a shovel. Find a bird and show it. Roger. What's up, Epic Cow? Come with me out to my throwing range. All right. Not that way, not that way, not that way. That way. Lots of poops. Lots of poops around here. I maybe shouldn't have dropped those in the dirt. Great. How well can you guys see me right here? Not. Wait. No. 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 We're rusty. We're very rusty, you guys. I never claimed to be good. damn it, damn it, damn it. Didn't hear the wind that time. I know I need to put you guys over here. Like, I gotta throw past the tripod basically without hitting it. Dang it. Yeah, some of them go behind the logs. It's not fun. That sucks. There's a lot of spider webs right here. And I don't like spiders. That's why I'm standing back there throwing knives at them. Whoops. Wow. Not mean to do that. Whoops. Just throwing them all over the damn place here. Every once in a while I'll have like a really bad volley like that. In there. 5, 6. Not trying to hit my plywood too much. Yeah, those motherfucker spiders and their legs. Whoops. Hopefully it doesn't bounce like that at the camera. See, I stepped back about 3 inches because I was under rotating, and now we're getting some straight sticks. Yeah. No. No. Fuck. That one went way up under there, didn't it? There's one stick in the ground somewhere. Please don't bite me. Please don't bite me. Fucking spiders. It's loud when you do. I can hear it over my headset. Oh yeah. Smoke for everyone that misses. Oh shit. One, 2, 3, 4. No. 6. We got 5 out of 6. That's not bad. We're getting there. By the end of the summer, I usually get to where I can hit pretty well in the center, and then I'll start picking different rounds to throw at. Like I'll try to aim at just this one, this volley, this guy. Let's see if we can hit it. Ooh. I mean, we're getting in the general area. Four, five, and six. All right, we'll try it again. Same log. Damn it. Ugh. Ugh. Oh yeah. You know, most of them were not very good, but that one that hit the center, that's the one that counts. Not quite the center. The rings on the round don't lie. We're here, and the center is about here. That stick up in there? It did. Stuck in the plywood way up in there between the logs. That's gnarly. All right. I think we're gonna be good on the knife throwing for now. I don't want to throw my arm out. All right, one more volley then. One more volley. That sticks. Oh. Oh. That's six. That's six. That'll do. That's kind of a foul, but it'll do. Shut up, turkeys. Fucking shit. They go in there, man. They go in there. What's up, Gaming with Whiskey? We're doing all right. I'm just hucking some knives at some shit. Hold on. Let me turn it around here. You guys can kind of see me. I'll figure it out. Turkeys! Don't need you laughing at me. It is warm. It's like 70 out right now. It's crazy. Nope. Man, if someone's coming at me, their knees are toast. Maybe even their ankles. We'll try 2 at a time. You see that? I threw 2 at once and they both stuck the bullseye, you guys. Holy shit. I think it's supposed to be 30s this weekend, so change to Fahrenheit. You think it's around high 80s. Oh shit. I'll throw 2 again. Whoops. We'll try to get stuck between the other 2. This thing was this far into solid wood. Like from the tip of the blade to where my finger is where it was in. Is this your farm? No, it's my house, dude. I just have a house in town. But I do have a little chunk of a yard, I guess, so I make the most of it with a garden and stuff. Yeah. Go back over by the house, actually. Take my tripod with me. My giant tripod. Hopefully the dogs aren't chewing on my other one. I couldn't do that in my yard. I have a Karen for a neighbor. Oh yeah, that would suck. I'm sure some of my neighbors have thought about it already. Like, oh, he's out there throwing knives again. Uh-oh. This is the tripod that I normally use for my gimbal. I got you guys sitting up on a big one right now. A little less danger for my phone. Yeah, I got a bunch of work to do out here, you guys. My yard is a mess. I bet most of you don't have one of those little hoop things right there on the back of your porch. That. Wood has feeling, you know. Oh, yeah. Every bit of matter has a soul, sir. That actually is for firewood right there. That. Molly, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing? Jesus fucking lion.
Molly. What are you doing? Oh, you got your bunny now. Give me that. Give me that. We went to Costco earlier and we got dog toys, and you know it's Costco, so you get a lifetime supply. Whoops. Yeah, I'll show you guys my garden mess out here that I gotta work on. Hold on. That's what a garden that's not been fucked with at all looks like. Look at all the weeds growing up out of the potters, you guys. There is strawberries growing out there. But damn, I got shit to do, and I am running out of time to do it. Running out of time to do it. Molly's peeing. And Smokey's chewing on her toys. And I'm sweating. It's hot out. It's actually kind of like humid out. It's muggy out here. Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like bullshitting with you guys. Maybe get a little safe. You know. Drugs are bad for you, so don't do them, but I will. Because whatever. Yeah. Need a pool in the back for that hot weather. I just go down. We've got a spot down on this creek where we own some property, and we kind of own both sides of the creek. So it's like we own about, you know, maybe a quarter mile to a half mile of the creek itself. And so every early summer we start working on a swimming hole down there, and usually all summer that's where I'll spend my time down at the creek. It's really nice. It's not far from here either. Like, you know, you're on the edge of town basically, but it's like right on the edge of town. What's up, Rain? Good afternoon to you, sir. I think I might pull you guys off this tripod and put you back on the little one. I'll just spin with it because I got to unscrew it. Oh, wait, I can spin the tripod. Look at that. Would you look at that? Just look at it. Okay, come on, tripod. Wish that was my nickname. Yeah, unscrew the thing for real down here. I served with a guy that we called Tripod. Almost quit today, but didn't. Quit what? Weed? Streaming? What are we talking here? Don't be quitting. Molly, I'm gonna bite you. You can't, like, I get close to the barbecuer, and then my dogs are like, you know what? I know there's only 3 inches between me and this barbecuer, but I can fit there, and I'm gonna wedge my way in there. How do you get the nickname Tripod? Well, you gotta look like one. No, Lewis, it wasn't in the shower. It was in the field. It was terrible. It was one of those awkward situations where I wasn't trying to be a meat gazer, all right? It just happened. We were doing a field op, And I was a vehicle commander of an LAV, right? So I'm standing up in an LAV. I'm in charge of this vehicle, mind you, and everyone on it. So when we stopped and all the scouts got out and ran out in front of the vehicle and laid down with their rifles, I'm watching over them to make sure they're doing the right thing, training wise, safety wise, all these different things, right? The saw gunner was this guy that I probably won't mention his name, but either way, he was the tripod. He was laying out there about 15 feet to the right and in front of my vehicle. And he's laying prone behind an M249, pretending to shoot at nothing, you know, because we're just training. And I'm like looking to the left over at the Marines that I've got out on the ground to the left. I look over to the right, everybody's fine over here. I look back over to the left, everything's fine over here. I look back to the right, and this guy, the saw gunner, has his unit out and he's peeing. And just off of that is how the nickname was spawned, because it was huge. I can't help it. I saw it, you know. The Lord gifted this man. I mean, I can't fucking hate him for it. I wasn't trying to either. That's why, you know, that's a hell of a nickname. Should be proud to have that nickname. But yeah, it was fucking massive, man. I seen it. I may have even locked eyes with it. It was terrible. It was fucking huge. It was so big that I felt like I just felt inadequate from then on for the rest of my life. I knew there's people out there that big, like fuck. It was friendly fire, Lewis, exactly. God damn. Sounds like some 80-second shower stories right there. Fuck, I guess. I mean, when you're in boot camp, everybody's showering, you know, and it's that whole thing as well. But, I mean, I don't think anybody was really looking at anybody then. But I don't know, you know, it's like the furthest thing from your fucking mind anyway. Even if, you know, even if anybody was into something like that, like nobody's fucking trying to do anything like that in boot camp. Just driving by. There was like some guys that got drunk in boot camp off some Listerine and shit, you know. And then I don't know. I swear they do put stuff in the food that like makes it to where you can't like do anything. And again, it could be that you're just so tired and it's the furthest thing from your fucking mind. But like, I know that to me, it seemed like I didn't even have any functionality like in my sleep or anything, you know. Like normally you can wake up sometimes somewhat, you know, aroused or excited about certain things, and maybe you have a dream or something. I don't remember dreaming either in boot camp. Like it was lights out, and then you were either getting woke up for fire watch or some dumb shit, or you were getting woke up for fucking reveille. Like it was just like your sleep was so quick and you never felt like you got enough. The eggs and taters, yeah, probably, man. Like the dude from Fear and Loathing who looks over his shoulders when somebody comes out the men's bathroom. What's up, Charlie? Hope you guys are all having a good day. Yeah, Callie and I had to go for a little drive out of town this morning, so that's why I wasn't live or anything earlier. I did throw some knives earlier, you guys, so I don't know. If I decide to leave this stream up, maybe you'll get to see that. Most of my IRL streams like this get pulled for non-advertiser friendly, which I don't really care, but you know, it's like they don't want to hear what I have to say, I guess. Or they don't want anybody to hear it. But what am I trying to say? I'm used to that. I'm not surprised by that. Man, I was playing Dead by Daylight last night, you guys. I was playing as Killer, and I was like 10 minutes into a 20-minute match. Like it was just starting to go right, and then the freaking game crashed. I was so mad. It didn't even crash really. It was like it's like the dedicated servers within the game booted everybody out of the match. So it was just stupid. Like I was still in the game, but I just didn't get any points or anything. I was real butthurt about it. But yeah, dicks. I guess that's what we were talking about. And yeah, we're moving on. Different topic. I don't know how that even came up. It was the tripod, wasn't it? Is that what happened last night? Were you in that match, Select Lol? Was it? I was playing against 4 survivors that were, it was like the fucking pagoda building that's kind of flat. Not the one that's got like the, you were getting tunneled out by some ghost face, then got sent to the main menu. Oh no, I was playing as Trapper, dude. Like, I had a 3-gen going as Trapper, and I don't know, these guys were fucking around, basically. And it took me quite a while, but I managed to get 2 of them killed in the basement at the exact same time. And it was both of their 3rd hooks. And then the problem I was having is that they were all trying to hit these gens, you know, so I couldn't really leave that end of the map. So I wasn't able to get half my traps. So like once I killed the 2, I went down and started trying to grab my other traps. And then, you know, because I had killed the 2 and the generators were off. Like all 3 generators were off. There was nothing, they hadn't even been progressed. So I had a lot of time. I walked down the map, you know, towards where my other traps were. I grabbed 2 because that's what you can do now for base. And then I walked back, or I went to walk back down the other way. But it was like as soon as I grabbed that 2nd trap, the game disconnected me to the menu. I thought, dude, I swear I thought it was somebody in game, like booted us somehow or booted me somehow, but it seemed like everybody got disconnected at once. So, and then my wife told me that it happens to her all the time because she plays Dead by Daylight a lot more than I do. I haven't played it a lot like that here lately. You've had that game since it came out and not once have you ever played Killer? You should try it. You know, you make way more points as Killer. And if you've never played Killer, you're going to get people that are brand new to the game. So it's not that bad. Like when you first play Killer, it's really not that bad. You know, and people will get like a false sense that it's actually really easy. You'll hear people that are playing the game for a while bitching about how bad Killer is, and if you go out and play it for the first time, you'll be like, what's the problem? Because it's skill-based matchmaking, so you'll have people running into walls and just like not even knowing what the hell they are doing when you first start out. But then, you know, if you have a couple good matches in a row, or after, you know, just like a week probably of consistent easy matches, you'll start getting some good players. And then once with that game, once you start getting into like the territory of good players, you kind of stay there. You might have a shitty, like a match every once in a while where the other players are not good and it goes really well for you, but that's rare. Otherwise, it's a sweat fest. You were watching a newer streamer play Dead by Daylight yesterday, and he was a killer, and all you saw was purple arms. You couldn't tell which killer he was until the match was over. I think there's a new one. It's called the Unknown. Long black hair. It was all over the girl's face. Oh, that's the Onryo is what it's called, Charlie. It's from the movie The Ring. She teleports out of TVs. She's actually really scary to play against. Usually let the last survivor go. I will sometimes. If I feel like they played really well, if they 4% off a hook, if I think the other team is screwing them around sometimes, Or sometimes if I just beast mode everybody, I'll just feel really bad, you know, and you gotta just like let somebody have hatch or something, you know. Sometimes you feel like a jerk though, and you stomp that hatch close right in their face and then throw them on a hook anyway. And then you stand there in front of them, moving your head up and down, and they think, what the fuck? He was the killer from The Ring. He was the little girl with the long black hair in her face, and the girl that comes out of the TV. Yeah, she's scary, Charlie. She's fast too in that game. She moves around so fast, dude. It's not fun. It's like playing Pac-Man, but you never get a power pellet. Remember chasing a Fang and she kept leading me to a baby Dwight. Oh my god. I had a freaking Leon yesterday farm me out. You know, it kind of pissed me off. Like he was, well, it was a trickster. So we're together on a gen right at the start, and Leon goes to follow me around the stupid jungle gym thing there, you know, the wall pallet shit, and like I was trying to hide behind a hay bale and he was body blocking me so that I couldn't like urban evade around it. And then the killer ended up seeing me, and then he fucking took me off the hook when the killer was 2 feet away. So then I get tunneled. Then you know, I get off the hook again, and so I'm basically dead on hook this time, and he's just like following me around. And then he brought the killer over to us, and somehow the killer left him in the middle of their chase to come get me, and I was hiding off to the side. Like it didn't make any sense. I really thought they were working together. Yeah. It's funny how you can still communicate somehow with the killer. I've played and needed to be down and crawl to escape. Went to the exit and it kept crouching, so they hit me and let me crawl out. Yeah, sometimes you have those weird dailies where you just really need to escape. A lot of killers play a lot of Survivor as well. Like that's what makes me such a decent trapper, is that I've played Survivor a lot. And so I understand, you know, what the mindset is of a survivor. And when they're playing against a trapper, they're automatically having to look everywhere, right? And so they are. And so as trapper, if you put your traps in the obvious places, like right in a pallet or right on a gen or anything like that, they're just gonna see it because they're already looking for it. So, you know, you got to put it in the less obvious places. I will put a trap where I spawn. As trapper, you spawn sometimes right in the middle of the open, and I will put it right there sometimes. And like, I swear it's probably like 50-50. I'll catch somebody in that spawn trap, and it doesn't make any sense. Like it's not next to anything, but they just get in it. And then a lot of them, it's like if the maps have any kind of like eye shape to them, where it'll be like a big section of the map down here, and then there's like a 90-degree turn in the actual wall of the map to go down to another section of the map, I know that survivors will hug those walls. So I put my traps like on those corners of the walls. It's like almost every time. Used to be so horrible at the gens, but since they had practice with bots, it's nothing to you now. Yeah, I'm struggling because I'm back to the game kind of, and there I swear there's like a frame rule with the skill check where it's like there must be like a clock face on that whole circle that we see pop up, you know, and then wherever the meter that you got to hit is just random. But it's like there's a lot of times where I'm trying to hit the great skill check, and it's like, here's the great, the needle comes around and it'll be fucking touching the great, and I get a missed skill check, and I hit that spot consistently. And I think it's because there's like a frame rule where, you know, I'm just hitting it because that's the only spot it can be. Like, I'm hoping for it to be just slightly inside the box, but it's not, you know, it's like always on the edge. So I always pop skill checks and it pisses me off. Callie was saying I need technician. It's not true. When a bot runs, you run. The bots will piss you off as killer, dude. It's like I'll try to fake out survivors. As killer, you can hide your red light, you know. A lot of survivors are very accustomed to looking for the red light. So if you're chasing somebody looping around a wall that they can't see over, you turn around backwards and keep going, and they will keep coming toward you because they can't see your red light. They might even see it facing the other way. So, you know, there's a lot of times you can fake people out, but a bot will not fall for it. The bot will never double back the other way. The bot literally knows where you are. And it knows what you're doing. Babe, you need technician. You need fucking borrowed time, probably. I don't even know. You need me to come save you off the hook right now, probably. I need a glass of water, you guys. Fuck me. I'll be right back. What's up, Molly? My 24-ounce glass of water. It's filtered, so it takes a minute. Wait, get the fucking slimy fucking thing. Look at, she just comes and rubs this on my arm. Like, here, take my baby from me. How about I don't want it? Hold on a second. God, you did it again. It's so gross, Smokey. You could at least hit my hand with it, not the side of my arm. Terrible experiences with the bot. You give up after looping for 5 minutes. Yeah, they're annoying as hell. I used to get people angry because I would be running from the killer and accidentally run near them. They'd be like, "You got me killed because you led the killer to me. I didn't know they were there." Yeah, a lot of times it's like the generators, you know. I know a lot of people panic when they're getting chased and they don't know where the fuck they're going. But you do have to be somewhat aware of like where your teammates are. Like it's mainly generators, right? Like if your teammate is working on a gen and you're getting chased, there's a good chance when you come close enough to the killer or for the killer to notice them, you're going to notice them too, right? So you want to try to turn at least and run them away, or even just take the down so that, you know, hopefully the killer will leave them alone. But what's the gummy count today? 0. Try to remember to run Bond. My loadout is Breakdown, Urban Evasion, Sprint Burst, and Calm Spirit. I'm a sneaky bastard. And I think if everybody ran Breakdown, the killer would be fucked. It would be impossible for the killer. Like when you run Breakdown, when you get taken off the hook breaks for 3 minutes. You know, if you break a hook with a toolbox, it's like 15 seconds. So it's basically useless. But 3 minutes can fuck up a spot. And if 2 people get put on hooks near each other and they both get broken within a minute of each other or so, that whole area gets screwed up for that killer. And it's like he won't be able to get anybody to a hook. Like, it's a super OP perk that hardly anybody uses, and I don't know why. It should be a must. What's up, short videos? I chugged my water and now I feel like I'm gonna barf. Not really. I just feel really hydrated. You have to remember that. Breakdown. It's a Jeff Johansson perk. So you got to get Jeff and prestige him once, and then you can have it on everybody. And then Calm Spirit is on Jake, and that makes it to where you never scream. Well, I don't know if you never scream, but you basically don't scream for a lot of things. Maybe you never scream. Which, you know, if you're trying to hide from the doctor, good luck. But if you've got Calm Spirit, you're good to go. And then Urban, you know, you can crouch walk as fast as you can freaking regular walk, which a lot of times that makes the difference between getting caught and not getting caught at all, because when the killer is trying to look for you and you're skirting around a hay bale or something like that, if you can move fast enough to get around it, he's not going to see you. And you just got to learn to not panic. You know, there's a lot of times where killer will walk right past me, and because I'm able to urban evade around an object fast enough, they don't see me. But for, you know, somebody that's newer to the game, they would probably still get up and run because the killer's so close to you, you know, they could hit you. I've been well within hit range by the killer like that. The only thing that sucks with DBD is it doesn't really reward you that well for being really sneaky like that. Like, if you go the whole match without getting caught, you kind of screw your team, because they need to be able to unhook you for the points. You need to be able to get chase points or evade points or whatever. So it kind of sucks. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Your loadout is more gen focused. You're not that great at running the killer or escaping chase. Yeah, I am not either. That's why I try to hide. I'll do everything else. I'll go for the rescues. I'll do gens. I'll do everything else. But well, and I try to run the killer as much as I can, but I've never really been great at 360 in or anything like that. Is DBD my favorite game? No, not even close. I actually kind of hate it. Like, I like it. Don't get me wrong. I do like it, but there's a lot of things that I find wrong with it, and I don't know. I've been playing it since it was like PC only, and then I remember when it came out on Xbox, and it's changed a lot over the years. So, you know, for me, I feel like they should have maybe stopped at some point and tried to work on a Dead by Daylight 2. I don't know. There's just, I don't mind some of the changes, because it's just, you know, adding new maps, adding new killers, maybe adding a couple new perks here and there. But they've made some fundamental changes. You know, back when I was really into the game and I played it a lot, you could only prestige a character 3 times. And then once you did, they sat there at prestige 3 level 50, and you could put points into that character indefinitely. And so I dumped millions into Claudette, just getting different stuff for her. Every time there was an event, you know, I think this last event, I had like 250 of the frightful flans. Like, I still have flans. I still have like 40 flans on Claudette from like a year and a half, 2 years ago, because I got so many of them the last time I played. And it just, like, they didn't do anything for us that had played for so long. They added this whole renown whatever system thing where it was like, or I don't even know, it's like, you know, you can level up to 100 and then it rolls over and you prestige. And it's like, if they would calculate all the progress I had leading up to that being added to the game, you know, maybe I'd be more excited about that game. I don't know. It also sucks now that I've went to PC. I have to start over. Like, I have to completely start over. I don't own anything. I don't have any of my characters or anything, and it's shit. Like, after, imagine playing a game for almost 8 years, and then you have all this different DLCs and all this stuff that you've accumulated for it over that time. And now that I've moved over to PC, like, I can play my character and my sign on via Xbox Game Pass on my PC, and it has me set to nothing. So I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't like about it, but I still will play it for some reason. I don't know. It is fun. The other thing that I find hard about it is, with my heart condition, I actually, like, some matches, depending on how, frustrating it can be or how sweaty it can be, I come away from the match feeling pretty awful physically in real life. And, it's not worth it. I don't want to die playing a video game, and if I do, it's not going to be fucking Dead by Daylight. Play Outlast, get 15 minutes in, get jump scared, yell hell no, throw the controller down, then come back and uninstall the game. You've uninstalled and reinstalled that game 3 times now. That's kind of how I was with Dead Space. There's like the Dead Space remake, and that's a really badass game, but it's so scary, dude. Like, the jump scares in that game are so out of nowhere and so intense that, like, I could die, I used to play PUBG like every day, and I think I was kind of addicted to it because it was probably as close to a battlefield simulator as I could find online, and it was messing with me for real, and I didn't want to believe that could happen. I didn't take it serious, really, and, like, it almost killed me. What's up, Billy? Yeah, we're outside every once in a while. We'll come out here and throw some knives and shit. I got these Hibbins. They're all dinged up though, because I've been throwing them a little bit. Throwing stars? No, just the knives. I do have the Trauma Hawk upstairs, but I don't know if I should even throw that. I mean, technically it's probably meant for that, but it's also somewhat of a nice axe, so I don't know. PUBG is so addictive. In India, government prohibited playing this game because of some bad accidents. People were going crazy. Dang. Dead Space is the only game that's actually gotten you a few times. Yeah, dude. The jump scares in Dead Space are for real. It is scary as shit. I remember there was somebody in the UK back, it was probably like 10 years ago or more. It was like an older guy went and murdered like a teenager over Call of Duty. It was like they were talking shit to each other, and the one guy went and found the other guy and killed him. Or, it was like an old man killed a kid, basically. It was fucked up, but, all over a goddamn game. When are you gonna do that nunchuck demonstration you promised us? Shit. The last time I really tried to swing those things around, I fucked myself up. I ain't even about that life, Lewis. Those are like a last resort. If all else fails and you need to destroy the world, get the nunchucks. Like, because you're gonna hurt yourself. Everybody's getting fucked up in that scenario. It's like, I don't even know. It would be like if Goku hit himself with the spirit bomb, You just gotta fucking hope you survive and everybody else dies. Oh, man. Yeah, I was throwing knives earlier, you guys. You missed it. I was sticking them pretty good. Actually, I was throwing them past the camera so you could hear the wind off the knives. Apparently, that's what Brady in chat said earlier. It was kind of towards the beginning of the stream though, which I've been live for about an hour or 66 minutes. Dude, I saw some elk this morning though on our little drive. Saw like 6 elk running in this freaking field. One of them had just one antler, which looked really strange. Yeah, I threw 2 knives at the same time and they stuck right in the bullseye of my target out there. That was pretty neat. That was the weather. It's kind of gray out right now. Let's look at it. A little bit of overcast, but I think it's probably like 65, maybe 70 degrees out. Feels really good, actually. I'm out here in shorts and t-shirt, just hanging out. There's my other tripod right there that I was using for the knife throwings, and my burn pit that I gotta replace, and Smokey's babies. That's what we call all of Smokey's toys, is her babies. There's Molly. I hear a robin. Oh, there's a robin. It's way up there on top of that pole. I don't know if you guys can see it though. It's like up on top of that wire. Yeah. Oh. He's like, don't film me. I'm on a covert mission. When you woke up this morning to check your followers that are following your channel, you woke up and saw that you're at 298, and then you turned off your phone. And you restarted your phone, and when you turned your phone back on, your numbers had went from 298 to 2,100. Might have been some weird bug or something, Charlie. The internet people are out here. Also, how aliens doing in USA? I haven't seen any. Look at my dogs. Like, we're gonna get that cable guy. Get that cable guy. Get his ass. Yeah. It's your ass, Mr. Cable Guy. Can you go from 2098 to 2100, or doesn't it usually go 2098, 2099? Yeah, but you might have just missed seeing the middle one. You know, you might have missed seeing the 2099. Maybe. A few years ago, someone hacked YouTube and gave some people millions of subs. I was at 74, then woke up at 6 million. I have a fear, I was thinking about it the other day, somebody's gonna hack YouTube and delete everybody's subscribers. Like, that would be so fucked up. Like, I'm sure for the bigger YouTubers, people would just pop back on and be like, oh yeah, let me subscribe back. But like, for people like me and other smaller YouTubers, hey, knock it off. it probably wouldn't work that way. Molly, it's the freaking cable guy. And if he disconnects the cable, the internet's gonna go down. So if the stream ends, it's the cable guy's fault. Molly, you're beautiful. All your subscribers would be gone. Yeah, I think it'd be tough to get them back, you know.
See that? Molly, what is that?
Molly, he's way over there. He is literally 50 feet outside the yard. You don't need to bark at him. He's not attempting to come in here. He's not even messing with you. She's such an idiot. Even Smokey is chilling, and she's the one that's usually a bitch. Told somebody else about it on their live stream. They told me not to worry about it. So maybe YouTube will fix it. YouTube will fix it. Yeah, probably. I wouldn't worry about it, dude. As long as you're not losing hundreds of subscribers or anything like that, then I wouldn't worry about it. Molly, shut the frig up. Molly, you're such a good girl. Yeah. Okay, let me just pet you. Maybe that's what you need, huh? God. Yep. Yep, you're so smart. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let's get you on. No, let's get you on the stream. Let's get you on the stream here. Oh, no.
Want to do a food review?
Of what? Molly, I am gonna bite you. That's it. Callie wants me to do a food review of these strawberries and cream white chocolate macadamia nuts. I guess I gotta put some nuts in my mouth. Oh man, there's some coated nuts. Molly, shut your mouth. Oh, you know what? At first it was really good. It's only the aftertaste that's bad. So what you gotta do is just keep eating them. Yep. They're good as long as you don't stop. If you stop eating them, then they taste like shit. They are creamy strawberry infused white chocolate coated premium macadamias, one delicious layer at a time, finished with a dusting of strawberry powder. The flavor of sweet berries marries perfectly with rich buttery mac nuts. It says that. Buttery mac nuts. I don't know if that's backwards for you guys, but it looks like it. They're pretty good. Wait, the coconut rolls are good, and so are the grapes. Hell yeah. Yeah, we got some cool stuff at the store today, you guys. Stuff we can't get here at our stupid town. Molly, you're doing a really good job of defending the yard. You're doing a really good job. But you know what? It's a little unnecessary. So shut the fuck up. No. No. She doesn't care. The filtered water should wash away the bad taste. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It gets the bad aftertaste of nuts out of my mouth. Smokey. She's got a pet frog. And then she's got a lion. And they all squeak. You almost tripped down your stairs. I did fall down my last stair last year. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning, and it was kind of, you know, dark in my house. And I was coming down the steps in a hurry, and I thought I was on the bottom step, but I wasn't. I was like one step up, and so I ended up just like, as I stepped down, I was gonna roll my ankle something fierce, right? And I knew that it was gonna be really bad if I put weight on that. So instead of doing that, I just threw myself on the floor, which sucked, you know, because it was dark. But it was better than breaking my ankle or some shit. But Dad, I'm just letting you know there's a squirrel over there, Robin up there, and there's people over there. Yeah. And there's wind over here. There's some turkeys up on the hillside we're barking at. I saw a plane earlier over there, too. Yeah, stairs are steep. It's bullcrap. Molly. Somebody's getting some new cable or something over there. Well, shoot, you guys. I'm going to go. It's been a long day. I'm going to go chill out and play some games, probably. But tomorrow I'll stream some Throwback Thursday. And yeah, thanks for watching. It's been a little bit of me just sitting out in the backyard chatting. And I'll see you guys next time. Plane.